morning, Booktube. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know that I am. The sun is shining. It's a little cold, but that's okay. I don't really like the cold though, so I don't know why I'm saying that's okay, because it's really not okay. I really hate the winter. Anyway, I am so excited for today's video, mainly because I toyed with this idea on Twitter and on Instagram. And then I kept saying a bunch of stuff that meant that we limited ourselves in what we were able to watch at home. And it's finally here in 2020. So I'm excited, as I have two different video series that are going to unleash themselves on the Booktube verse. Booktube verse? Yeah, we'll go with that. The Booktube verse. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started, just because I have a few examples to show, and I don't want this to be a super long video, mainly because I would like this to go up the same day I'm filming it. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. All right, guys, so the first thing I want to say is I am a big book reader. Shocker. Anyway, with that being said, I also really enjoy watching movies or TV shows or just things that, you know, stimulate my mind in terms of watching. And I have really gotten into the concept of book to movie. So because I've gotten so into book to movie, I have decided that this year I am going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I just know the basis of it is going to be book to movie or book to show. So examples that I can think of right now is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, which is a classic as well, so that one I'm excited about. And then another example would be His Dark Materials. The first one I pulled up was The Golden Compass, because the first season is based off of that. So this one's a TV show, and clearly these two are both movies. But these are not just these are just examples. So these may be ones I do, they may not be ones I do. I know for sure this one will be one, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So I want to read the book, kind of compare the TV show to it. Another one that I'm thinking about doing is The Mortal Instruments here, but I'm nervous to do that one because A, it has terrible, terrible reviews, which means it's going to be a rant video versus actually comparing the two, which is not what I want it to be. I want to be able to read the book, take it in, and then go watch the movie and take that in. Anyway, so for sure I know I'm doing this book, so The Golden Compass. This is actually a good idea too. I hadn't even thought about doing this one, My Sister's Keeper. But beside the point. The point of this series is going to be, the premise of this is to kind of compare the two. Which one do I like better? Do I think the book is better, which typically is how it goes for most book readers? Or is the movie better? Did I enjoy the movie more? And I'm even going to do this for ones I DNF. So if I don't finish it, I'm still going to watch the movie, just because I think sometimes what you watch and what you read can sometimes be very different. An example of this is when Bird Box came out. There was such rave around the movie, but people didn't know too much about the book. Well, right up there somewhere on my shelf, maybe. I may have moved it. No, I think it's over here somewhere. I could be lying. It might be over there. No, I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere on my shelf. But Bird Box. Then it had rave. It had rave for the show. It had rave for the movie first before the book was a big thing. And then I actually have one book that I'm interested. I've already read it, so that's the thing for this one. Is Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth was a movie before it was a book. So it was an adaptation, it was backwards. So that might be on there too, just because it would be done differently. Stuart Little is one I'm thinking about doing, Charlotte's Web. Like there's gonna be from like older movies to newer movies. I'm gonna keep it a very wide range for that. And next one I'm going to be doing is a playlist video. So here's the thing with that. With some of the things on YouTube that you can and can't do, I am toying with just talking about the songs, talking about like lyrics, and then having like a Spotify playlist that you can go and listen to. And so examples, so what this would look like is essentially, I got this idea because when I was in high school, I had an English comp teacher who we read Night by Elie Wiesel. And then we got to create, one of our projects that we could do was create a playlist to the book. So essentially that's what I want to do, is I want to read the book, kind of take in its themes and different aspects of it, like each chapter by chapter, and come up with songs that would be a good playlist for that book. So like when I'm thinking of the book, I can think of these specific songs. So that one book, so that's one book I did it with. One I want to do it with that I've already read would have to be, I think I'm gonna do Speak for the first one. So make sure you stay tuned for that because that'll be coming here probably in the next week or so. Is going to be the first one for that. The first book to movie adaptation, I don't know which one that's going to be, because I could technically do Speak for both of those because Speak has a movie as well. So maybe I'll do that because that was my #1 book of 2019 that I read. So, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Other than that, guys, this is kind of another boring talky talk video. I promise I have some fun stuff coming at some point. I don't know when, but it's coming. Anyway, guys, and for today's question, I would like to know what books you would like me to read and watch the movie, and what books should I read and make a playlist to. Go ahead and leave those below for me so I can kind of choose from those. I'm also going to be choosing some for my TBR. Yeah, I'm super excited to do this, and I'm not sure it's going to go as planned, but if it doesn't, that's okay, because at least we can say we had fun doing it. Anyway, guys, I've said anyway like 500 times, and on that, I am going to say bye, guys! See you in, oh no, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!